Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspection. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address, yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. The address we're inspecting today is 18014 Southwest Monashee Lane, Beaverton, Oregon, 97007. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted that some each sewer replacement are clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends placing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in a 3-inch ABS plastic drain pipe. We're running some water from the half bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Sewer pipe cleanout access is actually at the start of the driveway, so a little bit further away from the home than we would like, so we don't get to see anything under the garage floor. And I may try and turn the camera and angle it back towards the house for a little bit after we finish here. But anyway, so this is the access point right here at the top of the driveway. And here we go. So we are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. All of the joints, junctions in the pipe, at least that we've seen so far, appear to be glued and watertight. And then we are going to angle and head back. So we're just running pretty much straight ahead up the driveway. This is the area where we see the most amount of issues, and so this looks really nice today. Nice smooth transition. So this signifies a few things. Signifies transitioning pipe size, so a 3-inch pipe into a 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. But this connection in particular is one that we see that they don't get together, not this builder in particular, but just plumbers in general, drain people in general don't get it that smoothly. So this is very nice. Nice smooth transition. You don't see any offsets, you don't see any lips or anything like that. And also we're pulling out of a dive and they managed to keep a nice strong downhill flow too. So really looks good. Nice smooth transition in and out of the dive, nice smooth transition into the larger piping. And you can see water slows down a little bit here, so at 38 feet you can see the water flow difference. So nothing has changed on our part, but we get about 38 feet away and you have a little bit of sag in the line, a little bit of marginal pitch, and a little bit of maybe even a little bit of a belly. So at about 38 feet, so 35 feet, look at the water flow here. Everything flowing pretty strongly downhill like it has throughout the length, and then something changes, you can see in the water flow here. So we slow down. We have a belly at around 38, 39 feet. So out there in the road, unfortunately, there is a little bit of a belly. 38 feet we went underwater. We're still underwater. And then we pop out of it. So probably about an 8-foot water belly right before the public sewer. Unfortunately, and that's our lateral piping there. So this is the end officially of owner responsibility, about 48 feet. But from 38 feet to 46 feet, 8 feet, we have a bunch of standing water and marginal pitch in the line and potential for a water belly. I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Okay, I have turned off the water, drained most of the water out. I'm going to start the pullback now. There's still some residual stuff trying to make its way through the line, but I figured I'd get a start on it now. So you can see with the water off, there's still going to be standing water and a belly. So there's a 6 to 8 foot section of water right at or piping right at the end, right in the roadway, that has a little bit of a sag to it, unfortunately. So again, you can see the water's been turned off. So this is just gonna be kind of the residual stuff just after showers are used or toilets are flushed or whatever. You know, it did improve some. But at 39 feet, we go underwater. And then we come out of it at 46. So, you know, went from maybe an 8 foot to a 7 foot belly. And again, with the water off, there's still going to be this residual stuff. So I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to the builder and or a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair, replacement, repitching, resloping, or whatever the deemed repairs are after looking at this. But again, up until that point, all of the piping that we saw up until that point had a nice strong downhill flow, but we kind of lose that pitch, it seems like, right before the end of the line. Okay, I'm going to actually turn and try and get it to
gotcha. Okay, yeah. Let's go
get it to go upstream a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
See that? Yeah,
I think you might have already done it.
Works pretty good.
Yeah.
So this is the part of the piping that we wanted to see that kind of runs under the garage floor. So it's cool that we were able to slide the camera upstream and check the condition of it. And I don't see much of anything going on, which is great. Maybe a little bit of residual stuff, but it doesn't appear that there's a well, never mind. So the camera head does go underwater a little bit under the garage floor too, right as we go into the house there. So right as we're coming down the chute from the house into the garage floor, the camera head goes underwater a little bit too. So again, I would recommend passing the video and the report on to the builder to make suggestions, or a drain pipe specialist to make suggestions for either monitoring, repair, repitching, whatever they deem to be the appropriate fix or repair. Not too bad under the garage slab, but it does look like we have just a little bit of marginal pitch also. Some standing water right there under the garage floor.